What is a bully? The definition is a person who uses strength or power to harm or intimidate those who are weaker. Now, most of us in our lives have dealt with a bully, or a few. I most definitely have, and I guarantee you have as well. Whether it be some kid in your class or that goes to your school to antagonize you, or to get some sort of reaction from you, or the class even. Or even now as an adult, people who want to make you into some sort of reaction by also antagonizing you. You can't get away from people like these, because they're always around, but you can do something to deter them from messing with you. Here's a story of one of my first bullying experiences, or when the first time I realized that I had a bully, and I knew that I had to do something about it. So this is a recall to 6th grade, where I had been recently transferred over to a much easier class because I didn't do any homework in my previous class. Most people would say it was a easier class for delinquents and stuff like that. All I know is that I shouldn't have been in there, but because I was so lazy at the time, I was in there. So being one of the few black kids in the class, it definitely struck me that I was sort of alone here, because I wasn't like everyone else. So there's this one kid who started to make fun of me. He called me Akon because apparently I looked like the R&B singer Akon. Right now I don't know. It's kind of dumb the more that I think about it, but it was whatever. I had tried many tactics to try and keep him from calling me that, or from picking on me. None of them really worked, but I tried. One of them was trying to fit in with the group, letting them call me Akon and hanging out with them. Didn't work. Another one was telling them straight up to stop, and being young teenagers, you don't know self-control. I even went to go tell my principal and my counselors, like, this shouldn't be happening, but they didn't do anything. Well, until I sort of completely snapped, and, well, I can tell you he got what he was coming. When I walked into my 5th period class, I sort of blew up on him. I yelled at him for a bit. He told me to shut up, and I completely exploded. I grabbed him by his neck and choked him out. Luckily, the teacher saw what was going on, and she stopped it before it got too serious. And she knew that this shouldn't be happening because she knew that I was a very quiet student, and that anything that happened like that was really out of the ordinary for me. I just dealt with it for the entire school year, with him calling me Akon and having his friends call me Akon. I don't have to confront him anymore. I didn't have to for a while because I transferred to a different school for 7th grade and 8th grade and so on and so forth. But it made me depressed, thinking about why this person was so crude to me, why he wanted to do this to me, and no one should have to deal with that. In today's culture, we have many forms of bullying, whether it's physical or cyberbullying, or even some sort of obscure way of bullying I don't know about. Regardless, it's terrible to see, and someone should definitely step up for the underdog. For the bystander, it should be you stepping in to help this person, because they don't deserve to be hurt like that. They don't deserve to be called names or pushed around, and most of us need to learn how to stand up for the underdog in every situation. For those of you who do the bullying, think about why you're doing this, and what kind of satisfaction you get out of it, because to be 100% honest, I've been on both sides of the ball. I've been a bully, and I've been bullied. I didn't like either side. The person that you're bullying, try to understand them. Why they are so timid, or why they act differently than you. Hurting any other person, you don't gain anything from it. It just sets you up for kind of failure. Finally, those of you who are being bullied, don't be afraid, because there are always people standing behind you. In time, bullies will leave you alone, and you'll find very good friends, and you'll be happy. Don't let anyone put you down, because if you can put up with this, you can put up with anything. It makes you stronger, both mentally and emotionally. I'm pretty sure you'll make it. I'm very sure.